Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, just got home a little while ago from Long McQuaid and brought my new baby home. So this is a 2018 Gibson Les Paul Studio. It's got a set of 57 classic pickups in it. Well, one's a 57 classic, the other one's a 57 classic plus. And this is their smokehouse burst finish. Quite the nice machine. So while I was there, I got some extra strings, but I also got a set of Shaler strap locks that I got my buddy Bobby to install for me that works there, because I do not want a chance dropping this thing. This is just too beautiful of a machine and really expensive. So anyways, we're definitely going to fire this thing up for you guys, but I really love this color. This is really nice. I played on the right-handed one at Long McQuaid, and I liked it. And then, of course, I got a chance to play on this one today, which came home. And, of course, I love this. And I love the burst on this one. Because Gibson does everything by hand, right? This one has more of the brown in it than it does the black, which is nice. I really like that. And, of course, there's the back end. Got a little bit of sticky residue of some sort there. Have to wipe that off. But it's got binding on it. Of course, your three-way toggle switch. It's got push-pull volume knobs for splitting the pickups from humbucker to single coil mode. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. Now, in this, you get an accessory kit too. So I'm going to haul all this stuff out of here. This thing fits in here just snugly. Okay, so you get the cap if you want to put it on for your treble and rhythm mode, for your switch. I think I'm going to leave it off because I think it looks nicer with it off, to be honest. Of course, you get your inspection as well as an actual photo of the guitar right from them. That's pretty awesome. That's cool. So, and they've got the full inspection list here: exterior finish, playability, case inspection. Now, I checked every single fret. It's not fretting out anywhere, so there's no dead frets, no buzzing frets anywhere. It's just awesome, awesome shape. So, you know, this is, and no blems that I could find anywhere in the finish. Gibson did an amazing job on this thing, so I'm quite happy. They also give you a strap, though it's kind of a, I don't know if you call this leather or, well, it may be actual leather. I'm not using it though. It's not on this guitar. I'll probably save this for another guitar because I wanted something wide and comfy, and I've still got my old Taylor strap from my Taylor guitar that I had, and of course it matches the guitar quite nicely as far as the outside goes. And I've already installed the Shaler clasps on here already. But anyway, so in this little pouch, we've got some other goodies. You get a cleaning cloth. You get a little owner's manual booklet for the guitar. It's kind of cool. And you get a toolkit, which is pretty neat because I was going to actually buy a truss rod wrench, but I don't have to. They supply that with this little tool thing. So you've got some Allen keys here, a flat blade screwdriver, your truss rod wrench, looks like some other Allen keys, some Phillips screwdriver tips, a little Gibson tool. So that's pretty cool. That's awesome. So hey, nothing extra to buy. I can do all my maintenance with this. That's great. So quite happy. Now, if you're in Canada, Long McQuaid is holding what they call Gibson Month. and that starts April 1st, and for the month of April. And what that is you can buy your Gibson products and finance them for up to 3 years. So what I've done right now is I've rented this until the end of the month, and then it's going to get put on contract to finance it for the 3 years. And I couldn't say no. I mean, after playing the righty, I was like, really like, you know, I got to get it. And this was the only one left in Canada, like at all their stores. And they got like almost 80 stores, and it was like one lefty and in this exact color, you know. So I was like, I gotta have this color. This is like a me type of thing, right? It's a me guitar. You know, it's the kind of color I like for wood grain popping and everything. And this is actually more impressive with the wood grain pop than the right-handed one. Because we even took another look, me and the manager slash owner, at the righty on the wall. And it's like, we noticed too that, you know, the other one had more black in it and, you know, less grain popping, you know. And it's like, wow, this thing is really sick. So anyways, I do have plans that as soon as I do pay it off, I'm switching all of the chrome hardware, including pickups. I'll put the 57s back in, but I'm going to get the 57s with the gold, because all the hardware I want to put in gold. And then it's basically, you could almost call it a dream guitar, but I don't really have a dream guitar per se, you know, type of thing. But I know what I like, and I know what I love and adore. And to put gold on this would make it absolutely, like, done, perfect, everything the way I'd want it, you know, for something like this. And this is my very first Gibson. So yes, you don't have to tell me. I know I'm in for the D&G tuning issues that can be solved rather, you know, effectively, and some of them for free if I need to. And of course I know about headstocks on Gibsons, but you know what? That sort of stuff happens on any guitar with a back rake. And a 3-in-3 headstock. You're going to have problems with headstock breakage if you drop it. Hence, you invest in Shaler strap locks, and hopefully you won't drop your guitar and break it, because you should never be dropping your guitar if you've got good strap locks. But if it's on a stand, well, I know stuff can happen, but I don't use guitar stands. My guitar goes right from my hands onto the wall, and I've got very good secure wall mount. In fact, I actually bought a specific hanger for this that's nitrocellulose friendly, because it has nitrocellulose lacquer on it. So one of the things we must do to every new guitar is we must finish unpacking by taking this plastic stuff off that the factory puts on here. Voila! Much better now. That's all gone. There we go. Now we've got a nice shiny pick guard. Yes. This is so nice. It really is. I mean, you know, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I've only stayed away from Gibsons because I heard about headstock issues and tuning issues. And mind you, I did have an Epiphone Les Paul years ago. It was a standard, and it became a love-hate thing because I could never get it to set up for the intonation and that. It was just, oh, it was such a nightmare. So I'd gotten rid of it and cut my losses. And but then, you know, they've changed over the years. They've gotten a lot better at their stuff. And so I bought the SG, and I've been actually quite happy with the SG, and I've had absolutely no tuning issues with it at all. Now, this Gibson does come with 9-46 Gibson strings, and they didn't have any 9-46s in stock, so not for Gibson strings, but they did have D'Addario 9-46s. I want to stick with the gauge that comes with it, because part of what's on the guitar is what attracted me, is the sound of the strings with these pickups. You know, I mean, so to change to another brand of string or even another gauge of string is going to throw that sound off on me, and I love it just the way it is. So, you know, I'm not sure how well I'm going to like the D'Addarios, But certainly, if I don't end up liking them on here, I will definitely be ordering in like probably a box of 9 to 46 Gibson strings. But right now, even Gibson's out of stock on them, so we're going to have to wait a bit on those. So in the meantime, we use what we can. And hopefully I do like the D'Addarios. But these strings are in perfect condition, so you know, I only change my strings when I know I need to. And I got a pretty good idea when that happens, so we should be good for a while yet. But this covers the unboxing, uncasing. And the case, yes, it does come with it. You know, so that's really awesome. Now, we are going to do a little test spin for you guys with this thing. So don't go away, same video. And of course you will get a review after a little bit of playing on it. And I'll tell you what I really think about it, especially on my own equipment. Now, I was able to play the right-handed one on a Katana 50. A Katana 100. But it wasn't at the store today. I guess they sold it or rented it. But I did mess around with it on a Marshall amp for fun. But I'm going to hook it up to my Katana 100 because even I know that when it comes to pickups, no two sets of pickups sound exactly alike. It's not possible to be done. Guitar setups are different. I was playing on a righty. This is a lefty, you know, type of thing. So there's a lot of physics behind that. We'll go through another day. But in the meantime, let's get this thing hooked up and crank her up a little. All right? Don't go away. Instant for you. Alright guys, let's give this thing a good test. I just finished tuning her up. So I'm on my clean channel, my Katana 100. This recording is going straight into my camcorder, so no going through any kind of audio processing or any of that stuff. So let's start out on the bridge. I should mention the action on this thing is insanely low. This is this way I like it. Okay, so bridge and neck. And just the neck. So let's split the pickups. Let's go the other way. So start at the neck pickup with it split. So you can hear the difference. It's very noticeable. Now both pickups, but one split, one not. Split both. And let's go over to the bridge. And we can always turn that one off because it doesn't do anything anyway now. Now this is split on the bridge. Humbucker. actually. Not bad. I'm also trying to play with a wounded hand, so that's why you might hear some mucking up that you normally wouldn't. I kind of nailed myself at work today pretty bad, so. Alright, let's throw some distortion on this sucker. Widowmaker. Something's a little off. Where'd my tuner go? Oh, there it is. Let me just check this for a second. That's fine, it's fine. That's a little high. G came down just a smidge. Yeah, that's all it was, is a G string. Go figure, huh? Strings still have to break in too, so I'm going to allow for stretching. Alright, let's try some of the boss stuff here. Let's go to the boss distortion, a little bit of delay, lots of distortion. Try the overdrive. That sounds crunchy enough for blues. if I remember right, this should be the Boss metal distortion pedal. Well, guys, I'm liking this thing. I really am. Honestly, I mean, it's my first Gibson, but it's also my first Gibson Les Paul. I had the Epiphone Les Paul Standard, like I mentioned before, and I gotta tell you, woo, this thing's nice. I like it. Can't wait till my hand's better and I can actually play a lot better. That's always helpful. But hey, even in Wounded, I'm in. I'm gonna play. I'm dedicated. So, but yeah, great guitar, really. And the controls are nice and sensitive too, which I like. You know, it's got some really good sensitivity to those volume pots. So we'll let the strings stretch out for, you know, a few more days yet. But, you know, then we'll decide on how well it stays in tune with me listening into it. Like I said, it has 9 to 46s on it, and that's the way it's staying. You know, and I like it. It's great. Nice guitar. Just... yeah, I'm going to have fun with this for the rest of my life. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the brand new 2018 Les Paul Studio. And hey, don't forget, if you're in Canada, get your buns down to Long McQuaid for April if you want a new Gibson guitar. 3 years to pay for it, you know, and you can pay it off sooner too if you want. That's an open thing, right? So, wow. Am I so happy that I actually waited so long to get a new Les Paul and that I actually went with a Gibson? You know, that's really cool. And this thing is just sick. I love this thing. But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to put Long McQuaid's website address link in the description of this video. So if you even want to buy online from them, you can. You know, but do check them out. There's tons of guitars, brands, pedals, amps. You can pretty much name it musically. I think they've got it all covered. So, you know. And these, of course, do have the tuners I like. These are nice tuners. Okay. And these are also called kidneys. It kind of looks like a kidney, I guess. So at least you don't have to donate your own. But anyways, thank you again, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.